you what I got. So as I said, I was really disappointed with the maternity jeans that I'd ordered from ASOS. And these ones I picked up from H&M. I was really impressed with H&M and the range of stuff that they actually had. And I wish I'd maybe gone there first. I would have maybe picked up a few more bits. And because I'd already done some shopping, I couldn't get that much. So this is part of their Mama range, and this was a Europe size 36, which I think is a size 10. And so I wanted two pairs. I wanted a dark one and a light one. And this time I've gone for overbump. So all that means is the jeans finish here around the waist, the hips, and then we've got the elasticated bit which goes right over the bump, so it literally sits kind of underneath your chest depending on how tall you are. The under bump ones tend to just finish under literally the bump, so you wear them pretty much where you would wear your normal trousers. Some people, it's totally a preference. I think in each pregnancy I've changed my mind, but this time I went for over. I think it just helps give a bit of support around the baby. It means you don't have any gathering or digging around that bit underneath you, which is what I was finding uncomfortable with my normal jeans. So these have fake pockets on the front, two real pockets on the back, really soft light denim. I've put these in the wash and I've worn them and they've been absolutely fine, really comfortable. Only thing I would say, they came up a little bit long on me. I'm 5'4½", but I tend to roll the bottom of my trousers up anyway, and plus because I'm wearing them through kind of like slightly the spring summer, it's quite nice rolled up with some flip-flops and sandals and stuff. So yeah, really pleased with them. So these were $34.99, and these were the super skinny, which I wasn't too sure about because I was like, well, is that going to be really clingy or really unflattering? But actually they were a really lovely fit, and at the same time I bought the second set, which was in a lighter shade. So you can see these are a light denim, exactly the same style, same price, and again you can see here I'd kind of rolled up the bottom of the hem. Hopefully the lighting's a little bit clearer there. So they're all creased up, which I think is a good sign. You know, I've worn them and they actually work. But again, really soft, nice denim. I always find trousers and bottoms are quite tricky to get good fits generally. So I was really pleased to find two jeans that really were comfortable, and I went for the dark and light, so I got variation, and then I wanted something black and I didn't want to get jeans. So I picked these up from New Look. These are a size small, and these are maternity leggings. So you can see from the crotch up is absolutely massive. So from the crotch there, again, over the bump. And these were super duper cheap actually. So these were 2 for £12 or £14. I'm going to say £14 to be on the safe side. And they're not super thick, but they're not thin either. So if you're thinking like if you want to wear them for exercise, or you want to wear them with a shorter top and you think, oh, you might see your underwear, you won't see them through this, but they're not like thick thermal material either. So yeah, really pleased with them. I imagine I probably will use them for when I'm exercising and stuff as well. So yes, good buy, very good buy there. And then the last two things that I picked up, again, these were New Look. So the thing I find with mainly the maternity stuff, it's quite predictable. It's very much plain or stripy. And most people know me, I don't really do either very well. So these are two tops I picked up in New Look. So they had a offer on, it says 2 for €15 there, but is actually £14. So I picked up these two tops. This one is a short sleeve stripy red and black, And then the second one is a 3/4 sleeve, and this is a yellow and black one, and I got these both in size 10. So this is New Look Maternity. Yeah, so quite typical maternity stuff, but sometimes you just literally don't want to think about your outfit, and I thought these would be really easy and simple to just throw on, and you know, absolutely nothing to worry about. So these ones, and the reason why it's a maternity top is because they've got this little bit of elastic down the side of the seams. I haven't worn these yet, either side, so the idea is that when you're wearing them, that this bit stretches and goes over bump and expands with you as you get bigger. Also, the other thing I really liked about these is the fact that they're actually a little bit longer. So like when you're wearing, like even when bump gets bigger, like it's already a really lovely length, and then as bump gets bigger, I still know I'm going to get really good coverage there over bump and to meet in line with my trousers. So I thought that was really good. £14. Yeah, again, I could always really just throw these on top of the leggings and use them for when I'm exercising as well if I wanted to. It's just a cotton, actually like a jersey, slightly stretchy fabric. It's not really that stretchy actually. So yeah, there we go. And the last thing that I brought, which has maternity on its actual brand, was some tights. So I tend to, if I'm wearing dresses like now, I tend to wear either tights or kind of cropped leggings or something underneath. So I thought I'd try these out. They're called Mama Tights. They're a 2-pack, and I went for the 40 den consistency, which is actually the ones I'm wearing now. So it's enough kind of coverage that they're not solid black, but you're still getting a little bit of light in. These were actually quite expensive. These were £8.99, and these are a size small. And again, the idea is that it kind of goes over the bump slightly there. I have to say I haven't been overly impressed with them. They've been fine, but I don't think the bit that goes over the bump is that big. So it's literally coming over to my belly button at the moment. And as I said, I'm only 17 weeks, so as I get bigger, I imagine they will kind of roll and end up down here. So I'm not sure how I will feel about that, but we'll see. Again, £9 for two. I thought that was a little bit on the pricey side as well. And I do think they will tear if I know tights do, but yeah, they kind of have a little bit of a silk bit to them. So I imagine they would catch. But and I could only see them in the black colour. So yes, something worth knowing. So then I went down to, where did I go to? I went to Balham, and then they've got the Jojo Mama shop there. I've got two bits. So I was looking through, so this shop, if you're not aware, I'm sure they're online as well, do kind of baby, nursing, maternity, everything basically, in that kind of sector. And yeah, and this was just before I was going on holiday, and I just wanted something a little bit more kind of colourful, maybe not your typical maternity kind of clothes. So I came across these. Oh, I'll get the sleeve out. So I came across this dress. If I just show you a little bit closer, it's like a navy blue colour with some flowers, and then the back has got a zip down the back with a little bow. This was, I think this and the next one, they were between £35 and £40 each, so obviously quite a bit. But what was quite nice about these is that they're nice length. Again, could just wear them like this, but using them as maternity is great. But what you can do, if I show you, they've got like this little slip underneath. So once you've had the baby and you're thinking if you're going to be breastfeeding, they've got this little bit. If I just hook that over the top, and then I can show you what's underneath. So it's like a little flap, and then underneath is this navy blue bit, and it's actually got little holes either side. So when you're wearing it and say you're out and about and you want to feed, what you would do is literally, you can undo the little bow at the back so it's nice and loose. If I just hook that on me there, flip that bit up, and then you've got access here to open up, either to undo your nursing bra or whatever you have underneath here, and you've got access to feed your baby, and you can always pop that over a baby if you want, or have it away. You're still really well modestly covered there, and I think that would be really nice for me. I remember when I was breastfeeding in my first pregnancy, I was quite conscious of when I was feeding outdoors, so I think this would definitely make it a bit more comfortable for me. And then the second one, those who know me know I love yellow, so when I saw this one I was like, that is totally me and totally not maternity nursing. So this one, again, same shop, zip at the back, short sleeved or almost no sleeves, and again it's got this lovely flap underneath with slightly more discreet holes on this one, obviously because the pattern is the same, but exactly the same principle, is enough access. And this is it's pinned on the side, but you get really good access if you just want to throw it over out the way. So yeah, they were on the pricey side, £35–40 each, but totally great for going out, meeting friends, coffee, and still feeling comfortable feeding whilst you're out and about. And then lastly, a few bits I want to go through. So obviously I try to get as much as I can from the maternity shops, and obviously I find weddings, baby showers, maternity and baby stuff, anything that has that name attached to it, the prices tend to just go boom. So not intentionally, but I found a few things in shops which weren't maternity but really, really lovely and comfortable to wear in maternity. Like this dress, for example, is from Warehouse, and it's got this little elasticated bit just underneath the chest, so as I go, like, it just sits underneath the chest there, and as I get bigger it's just going to stretch with me, and it's got this lovely little wrap round bit, and this was actually in the sale, and it's got nice long sleeves if you want to have it lower, and it's a really lovely length. And so yeah, so I was quite happy with that. And again, it's got the flappy bit here, so if I wanted to, I can unpin that and easily feed with this without a problem. And similarly, I got something similar from Monsoon, actually. Another blue one, but it's like a blue purple colour. Again, it's a very kind of wrap over style. The waist is fixed, but it's got this little lovely wrap bit, so quite flexible if you're thinking you're going to get on and off the floor, crawling with the kids, whatever you're doing. It's really nice flexible dress there, and I thought the print was really lovely. If I show you that a little bit closer with the, so yeah, I do like the Monsoon prints.